Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Ja młody. Siema, siema. Siema, 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 siema. I siema, i siema, i siema. Nie no, luźna guma, i tak mi streama wyjebało.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
No nie wiem, jak tą zagadkę rozwiązać. No to sobie teraz odpocznij może.
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Jezus, tabletka.
U. No tak, 21. Co, tak mało cuksów dostałeś?
Masz pić też, czy nie?
Si mam. Młody się wita.
Hej.
Proszę. No to bieda dzisiaj.
Proszę.
Połóż na ziemi. A ty sam chodziłeś, czy z kimś?
Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial? Accio. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
O, proszę. To, o, to bieda jak 150.
When the clouds are dark, it's always the best time to strike. It's as if nature herself lends a veil beneath which to orchestrate one's trip. Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle.
No, to trochę sporo. Który ja mam w ogóle poziom? 9.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
Walczy z nimi, czy nie? Jak myślisz? Walczy z nimi, czy nie?
Levioso. What's this? Accio. Expelliarmus.
What's that?
Protego.
Stop thinking around like a pennywig!
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Luck! Nothing more than luck!
Levioso.
Nothing more than luck!
Expelliarmus.
Say one of my own! You will!
O kurwa. Ale mi wyjebał. Lutę na pysk.
Levioso.
Confringo! Stop that! You're a bit dodgy when you refuse, aren't you, sweetheart? Reducto! That's just pitiful!
Levioso.
You haven't got a prayer!
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Reducto! Did I hurt you?
Levioso.
Potato!
Reducto. Expelliarmus. To get my claws? Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Doing this all right!
Accio.
Confringo! Potato! Knew I'd find you!
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
You don't!
Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Łatwo.
Revelio.
No i tu mamy lucik. Nie.
Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
O nie, nie, nie. To mnie skakuje. Mogę się utopić. A tak nie chcemy chyba.
Revelio.
Jo, na główkę. No to nie wyjdę.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside.
Jezu, jaki kapelusz dziwny. Jezu, strasznie to wygląda.
Anything else I should look for?
Czekaj, właśnie. Wezmę ze światełko może.
Lumos.
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
Levioso. Accio. Potato. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Potato.
Kurwa, nie na to!
Expelliarmus. Potato. Levioso.
I've always
Aha! To jeszcze ten mały mnie napierdalał. No tak, główną mu zadaję, bo zobacz, na którą jest poziom. Na 20 poziom. Ale beka. Beka, beka, beka jak rzeka. A nie tędy szedłem w ogóle.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
No dobra, no to powodzenia.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprising.
No młody gdzieś leci.
Wróci?
15 minut rzekomo.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros. Revelio.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Protego. Expelliarmus.
Why drag this out longer than necessary?
Leviosa.
That was pitiful. Are you quite finished? I'm utterly pitiful.
Leviosa. Accio.
Lucky, that's all.
Leviosa. No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
I jak ci idzie?
Chyba git, nie? Ja też się nie znam.
Revelio.
Mam brzydką czapkę, mi się nie podoba.
Big this place is.
No właśnie nie, bo nie mam lepszej. No bieda w chuj. Ja, młody.
15 minut minęło?
Nie, tam trochę szybciej mu zeszło. Okej, i co z tym zrobić?
I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. I need to light all three before they time out on me. Impressive.
To ty gdzieś biegłeś?
Where all this leads.
Albo skądś biegłeś? A na szczęście dużo nie będę musiał chodzić po cmentarzach.
Revelio.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Incendio! Potato! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Ale mi wyjebał.
Levioso.
Ty kutasie.
Incendio. Potato. Revelio.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
Potato. Stupid. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Stupid. Incendio. Incendio. Potato. Stupid. Levioso. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Stupid. Incendio. Potato. Stupid. Stupid. Incendio.
Polujesz na swoje ofiary, mówisz? Ja sobie coś robiłem. I nagle dziecko podchodzi do płotu i mówi cukierek albo psikus. A ja mówię, ja nic nie mam, elo. No ja już tu z rodzicami. No do mnie tak, cukierek albo psikus. A ja nie mam, sorry, elu. Eluwina, tak się każdy dzień mi zaczyna. To co, młody może do mnie przyjeżdżać i tak powiem, pierdalaj jakby jeszcze cukierka. A wtedy ci będzie niemiło. A ty chyba nie chcesz, żeby było ci niemiło.
Revelio.
Ja tam coś skipnąłem. To był lucik. Ej, Nele. Prawie bym ominął i co by było? O, jakiś płaszcz. Już lepiej, już lepiej.
Revelio.
Wiesz, tak bym pominął, kurwa. Co to jest na dole?
Levioso. Protego. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Stupid.
Beka.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
No to jest do wyjścia.
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Revelio.
No czekaj, jak ja mam iść tam dalej? Co tam u góry było? No ja bym nie chciał ubierać butów za takie. W sensie, teoretycznie ubierałem takie, ale no co? Gorszy jestem?
Revelio.
Ej, ja tu się wracam. A, ja tam nie musiałem wchodzić. A wszedłem. No to fajnie.
Revelio.
Warto chodzić za znajdźkami, bo tu fajne rzeczy nieraz można znaleźć.
Revelio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Revelio.
Ty to masz opowieści, jak też
It's a good thing
znajomych.
Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Accio. Revelio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Mówię, że ty tu masz niezłe historie ze straszenia innych.
Accio.
Tak widzę. Że tak jak opowiadasz.
Revelio. Incendio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Revelio. Potato. Stupid one. Accio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Ja już banuję. No, bot jakiś się ogłaszał, wiesz? Tak z dupy. Aha, ja tu przedtem w ogóle inną drogą. Dobra, bo ja tu lutowałem, no tak. Co ja podniosłem? Podniosłem, nie zwróciłem, co ja podniosłem. A to!
Accio. Potato. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso.
Okej, jak coś będziesz mogła palić mojego, nie?
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself.
Hej, hej Justyna, hej, hej. Co tam? Przepraszam, że nie odpowiedziałem, od razu nie widziałem, nie zwróciłem uwagi, że jakaś wiadomość tutaj doszła.
Revelio.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackson.
Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Nie ogrywam. Uznałem, że jeśli będę miał grać jakieś horror, to się zesram, nie?
Potato. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Levioso. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
No jakbym miał zagrać jakiś horror, ja bym się chyba obsrał.
Revelio.
Autentycznie. Bo tu w jakiejś komnacie były... No właśnie. Dlatego wolałem nie ryzykować tutaj. Żeby później mi tu capiło czymś.
Revelio.
Czaisz.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Oj, oj, oj.
Accio. Revelio.
Co ty gadasz, że on tak gadał?
Accio.
No nie chce mi się wierzyć. Że kolega młodego podobno nazywał się, no... Nie, naprawdę nie chce mi się wierzyć, młody. To dla mnie niemożliwe, żeby ktoś się tak dał nazwać.
Jak? Ja.
No dobrze, ale naprawdę nie chce mi się w to wierzyć. Mimo wszystko.
Revelio. Accio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loop. Sign of him.
No za młodzi byliście, żeby rozkminiać takie
Revelio.
rzeczy.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. I need to look around for the symbol.
Ja pierdolę. Ty to masz teksty.
Revelio.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Protego. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
So many roots.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
To jest jakiś mocniejszy ziód.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio.
O, dwóch naraz, was posrało chyba.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Incendio.
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
What? That's unnerving.
Koń Rafał, rina na, koń Rafał. Co?
Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Aha.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
O kurwa.
Revelio.
Będę fajta jakiegoś miał chyba. To jest bańkę łap, taka piosenka, znasz?
Can it be?
Revelio. It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before
Nie,
me.
nie umyję
The
się.
same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic. Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Nie wiem. U. To mi się też przyda. Ale tu też mi się to przyda. Ale którą wiadomość usunęli? Nie chcę pośpiewać. Ja nie śpiewam. Kurwa. No i to jest fajne. Co jest? Ja nie śpiewam. A czekaj, dobrze, że mówisz, to czekaj, to wypierdolę, bo ja nie będę śpiewał. Ni chuja. No bo piszesz takie głupoty, to się nie dziw, że dostajesz blokadę. Bo nie możesz tak pisać. Jak piszesz takie słowo, to się nie dziw, że dostajesz blokadę. Dobra. Teraz już nie ma śpiewania. No, ciesz się, że bana nie dostałeś. Szczerze. No, za takie pisanie może dostać bana i to nawet nie ode mnie. To ci bot daje te bany, na przykład, nie? Wtedy teraz dostałeś. Nie ja.
Revelio.
Nie będę go zmieniać, bo celowo są takie słowa zablokowane. Nie bez powodu one są zablokowane. Przecież czegoś takiego nie wolno pisać, co ty pisałeś.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? Revelio.
To.
Revelio. It's it.
Ohohoho.
Revelio.
Fajna ta moc.
Revelio. I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with a book.
Ale która komenda? Bo ja nie wiem, o którą komendę ci chodzi.
Revelio.
Nie powinna tyle kosztować. Jakby ona tyle kosztowała, ja bym nie miał życia. Nie. Nie ma opcji.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet...
Revelio.
I'm truly sorry. I didn't mean... You made...
O, latanie. Kurewsko dobre nowinki.
Revelio.
Młody chce, żeby obniżyć cenę tego, wiesz, że picia. Dajesz ty to. Halo, gra. A, gra się skraszowała. Ja pierdolę, ona jest niepoważna ta gra, ona się kraszuje dosłownie. Ja muszę odpalić ją na nowo. Poczekajcie chwilę. Nie będzie mniejszej ceny. Bo ja będę się co chwilę pić, a ja nie chcę co chwilę pić. Ja wtedy wiem, że ja nie wytrzymam. Idziesz spać? W razie czego mogę zrobić, żeby to było droższe. Możemy pójść na taki kompromis. Nie oglądam go. Ogólnie YouTube'a tak nie oglądam, jedynie jak tam Naruciaka do obiadu.
Revelio.
No ja się tak bawię.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Accio. Revelio.
co ja miałbym ci obiecać? Młodziutki.
Revelio.
Nie, to tak nie działa.
Revelio.
Jakbym chciał pić co chwilę? Tam zrobię to za darmo. Ja nie chcę.
Revelio.
Ja już piłem. Przed chwilą. Także spoko. Nie.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton,
No nie wierzę, no. Już piję.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As
Już.
broom flight is, first and foremost, this I fear some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up,
Up.
up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side.
No już nie
None
ma,
of
no.
that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
To do spania jak jesteś śpiący.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property.
This is brilliant.
I want them returned in one
Wish
piece.
I had my own broom.
No ty
Well
możesz i
done.
spać jak chcesz.
Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise. Shall
Nie no spoko, jak coś możesz i spać, nie ma problemu.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Made it! Oh, did anyone else see that?
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
No dobranocku, no pewnie.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while. Ah!
Ciekawe ile własna miotła będzie kosztować.
Aha! Brilliant!
Chcesz Misiek polatać sobie? Misiek? Jezu, Julka zasnęła.
Have a moment?
Chcesz sobie pograć? Chcesz sobie pospać? Jest dobrze, co?
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it!
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Da ci pichło?
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Młody zaspamił. Ty je widzisz? Ty je widzisz? No, różne emotki nas nawrzucał. Młody, jo.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Młody, wystarczy, że napiszesz to słowo, które napisałeś na G i dostaniesz bana z automatu i to nie ode mnie. Go bot od razu nada. Idź spać, jak wtedy jesteś ten.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course.
Dobrze, to dobrej nocy,
Scrivener tried
trzymaj
to
się.
give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Trzymaj się.
This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Revelio.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to
Siema, Gray.
I should tell you, I swore to Ominous.
Kurwa ci powiem, ciekawa jest ta gra, podoba mi się. Szczerze. Jo. Fajna jest. Kurwa, te rzeczy powinienem sprzedawać, a nie palić je.
So please, keep this between us.
Revelio.
He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No,
I jak coś, to Julka zasnęła na
The
kanapie.
gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again,
Śpisz czy nie śpisz?
mention this to no one, especially Ominous.
Dać ci
He
piłka?
has no love lost for his family or their
Chcesz
secrets. But this place is special to
Chcesz sobie
him.
poleżeć
Of
jeszcze?
course.
No dobra.
Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to.
No
away
piwko ja
from
mam
prying
kupione
eyes,
specjalnie.
And even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous
Nie
spell.
ma sensu,
You
wydaje
sound
mi
like
się już
Ominous.
dziś.
He frowns upon using forbidden spells.
Za mało osób by
Although
było
he did
imo.
enjoy learning this
Jutro
one.
można
A
przekminić.
spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it.
Ja
I
zmęczony
can
był.
teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Odblokowałem kolejny czar. Zobaczymy go.
Confringo.
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
Ale fajny!
You'll get used to it. That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Ale fajny czar, zajebisty ty.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Ogólnie jest teraz, wyszła ta beta gry tej, gdzie się z czarownikami można robić czary, sobie wybierać jaki chcesz czar rzucić i mówić swój własny czar, swoją własną nazwę tego czaru. Na przykład właśnie czary Mary, twoja stara to twój stary i nagle się czar rzuca, nie?
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anna.
Autentycznie to idzie tak zrobić, nie? To jest zajebiste to jest.
Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look
Ominął cię ogólnie dungeon, który był bardzo ciekawy, nie? I cały czas siedzą dwie osoby na YouTubie, co podziwiam, ale niestety nic jeszcze nie napisały. A szkoda.
He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can.
Było fajnie by było pogadać z kimś jeszcze, nie?
Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Sam pij.
It's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
Nie no, nie będę otwierał piwa sam.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Ale już biorę łyka sobie.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Nie, ale zajebisty jest ten czar, podoba mi się. No patrz, please. Ale też na przykład teraz odblokowałem sobie możliwość rozwijania czarów, którego umiałem, tego pierwszego. I patrz, robię coś takiego. To też jest zajebiste. I odblokowałem kolejne sloty na ten. Na czary. Że mogę sobie zmieniać. Petarda.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone. Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous.
Okay.
I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
No kurde, przejrzał mnie ślepy, no. Kurde, jak wysoko jeszcze muszę wejść.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the...
Powinienem odblokować przedmioty. Jeszcze nie.
Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room
Revelio.
once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Revelio.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you...
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
Revelio.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon
Revelio.
your wits and find out.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a...
No rozkurwi mnie z tą grą. Kaszę dostałem znowu. Już odpalam. Już włączam gierkę.
Dear me. Can't you
Revelio.
get down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Accio.
Zapisały te przedmioty, które podniosłem, tyle dobrze.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not. That's not helpful, you.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Accio, was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should sharpen your wits and.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. We hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing. To be identified, the desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
No i GG.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources.
No, zmieniłem go.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Jak Simsy. W poniedziałek. Nie wiem szczerze.
can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables.
Już piję.
Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
No Simsy, kurwa.
Repairer.
Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
No to jest za ciężko, za długo by trzeba było siedzieć.
Just aim your wand at any item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Do spania jak cię zmuliło.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambience, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Ale zajebiście to wygląda. Ja pierdolę.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Może.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
To on mi się jeszcze w ogóle powiększył, nie? Zobacz. Ja tu mam miejsca. Ja pierdolę. A siema Afix. Dobrze, także trzymaj się dobrej nocki i do jutra. Yo, 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 yo. Ale beka. Mogę ważyć sobie wszystko.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Revelio.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Kupienia.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do.
What do you need?
I used to go myself, but lately constantly if you take this...
I'd be happy to.
You've no idea. Here are the She's a talented potioneer in her own right.
Jak to daleko stąd jest? O kurwa. Dobra.
A wise decision. Thank you.
A za co? Maxime Edurus.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Accio.
Excellent. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare yew-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Seeing flyers manoeuvre the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
I can't help but admire Mr. Weasley. Expelliarmus.
Nothing like being...
To idziemy? To idź zobacz makijaż. Dobrze ci się spało? Czemu?
Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Always late, that Pippin.
Madam Luang? I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a knut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Luang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
Tylko 300 dałem zarobić. Bieda.
I think there were doxes as well. And Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
Assignments coming along.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Revelio. Oi, can you help me?
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against...
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham.
Revelio.
I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Lovely to see you both.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Już.